Gotta sneeze. Shh. I have the most spastic sneezes. So today I'm going to talk to you about puberty and what I went through. So first of all, I used to get a bit of acne, not too bad, but you know, at that age where you're like, I don't know, 15, you just think, oh my god, everyone's wearing makeup, I should wear makeup. And I had no idea what I was doing. So I would put makeup all over my pimples and bad skin, and it would get worse, and it would look like clown makeup would look better, put it that way. Thank God for Photoshop. Anyway, another thing is I decided after 100 million years of me having this fringe, I would grow it out because no one had fringes anymore. They weren't cool. And I'm really glad I did that because I prefer my face without a fringe. And when you have a fringe, you get like bad skin up here. So yeah, that happened. And growing out your fringe when you're in the middle of puberty and awkwardness, it's just not fun. I had a full-on fringe that went to like here, and growing it out, it would go down the sides of my face like these ugly little 90s bangs, or it was just horrible. It's just so awkward, and I felt fat because that was just what we were told to think. I liked food though. Was I a fat child? I could have been. I don't think I was. And then these mountains start growing on your chest, and at first it's really strange and awkward, and then it gets pretty good. That's all I have to say about that. But when you don't know how to do makeup or you don't know fashion, like I used to wear my running shoes everywhere because I thought that was cool. Did I run? No. I'm pretty sure I wore like high-waisted pants and ugly jumpers that just... ugh. But hey, when I was in that awkward stage, Alex fell in love with me, so... ain't he lucky? I went to a private all-girls school, and I remember there was so much pressure on yourself to be so pretty, and there was girls that just, ugh, they'd wear so much makeup, and you know, they'd look good, but some of them just look like Oompa Loompas, and that was fun for me to look at. But I wasn't a cool kid or anything. I was just sort of average. I definitely wasn't a nerd because my grades said otherwise. I was kind of average at that. Growing up as a teenager is just, it's either a really good time in your life or some of the worst times in your life, because kids or teenagers in particular can be so mean. I don't think much happened to me, but I remember girls that used to get picked on for just not wearing their hair right or not wearing the right lip gloss or whatever. It was just stupid stuff. For those of you going through teenage years at the moment and think that life sucks, it probably does. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have the best teenage life. I hated everyone. I thought everyone hated me. It was awkward. I had these two bumpy things growing on my chest. I didn't know what was happening. It gets so much better once you're in your 20s because it sort of evens out and you look normal again, if that makes sense. And another thing is I had braces. These two teeth used to be crooked and so did those two, so I could have just been the hottest YouTuber around. When you have braces, it's just so awkward. Like you have the coloured things and the bands and you're just a metal mouth, and it's not a good look. I don't care what anyone says. Braces, they're so ugly. I just want you guys to know, if you're feeling ugly or fat or anything, it gets better. It really does. But we all have to go through that stage. I don't know why it has to be so awkward, but that's just the way it is. Thank God I got rid of that fringe though, holy moly. So guys, if you're going through teenage years at the moment or have been through it or haven't even reached it yet, what is the most awkward thing about being a teenager that you think? I think it's acne. It's so unnecessary. Like, why do we even get it? It's just so awkward. I mean, it's stage where you start liking people and people start liking you, and it's just like, how am I supposed to do that with bumps on my face? Like, I think for guys the worst thing is if you have acne, you can't really cover it up because guys don't generally wear makeup. For girls, the most awkward thing is just everything. We have to learn to shave, we have to learn to deal with red rivers, if you know what I mean. We have to learn to deal with our chesticles. Mosquito bite to mountain ratio. Does that make sense? So let me know what you think the most awkward thing about being a teenager is. If you're just one of those people that, it's not awkward, I'm perfect, well, shut up. Don't comment. I'm such a nice young lady. Alright guys, as always, I will see you next video. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank God my teeth are straight now. I could have been real attractive. Bye.